Alright, it is Monday, March 4th, 2019 at 5:44 p.m. Let's take a look at the headlines. Luke Perry of 90210, dead at age 52. Perry had suffered a stroke and been in Los Angeles hospital since last Wednesday. Television actor Luke Perry, best known for his starring role in Beverly Hills 90210, died on Monday, his representatives said. He was 52. The actor was rushed to the hospital Wednesday after suffering a stroke at his home in the Sherman Oaks neighborhood for Los Angeles officials, as a spokesperson for Perry said. Perry was surrounded by his family, including children Jack, Sophie, his fiancée, Wendy Madison Bauer, and ex-wife, Minnie Sharp, when he died, the publicist said. Excuse me. Perry was slightly young for a stroke victim, as 66% of those who suffer from such an attack are 65 or older. Excuse me. According to the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. But strokes, which are behind about 5% of U.S. deaths annually, are on the rise among those between 25 and 44. Excuse me. Perry's father died in his mid-30s from a heart attack, which could also contribute to his relatively young death. May he rest in peace. I prayed for him earlier on Wednesday, but sadly he crossed over to the other side. May he rest in peace. Alright, next. Mountain lion killed by Colorado jogger was an orphaned kitten. Excuse me, guys. Travis Kaufman killed a young feline during a confrontation while he was running in Fort Collins last month. The mountain lion killed in Colorado by a runner who said he was in life and death struggle was an orphaned kitten, state wildlife officials said on Friday. The big cat that attacked Travis Kaufman in Fort Collins on February 4th was a male between 4 and 5 months old, based on the examination of the animal's teeth, a necropsy performed by Colorado Parks and Wildlife veterinarians found. At the time of the attack, it probably weighed between 35 and 40 pounds. The veterinarians found. By the time of the necropsy, the mountain lion's remains were only 24 pounds because it was partially eaten, most likely by its two surviving siblings, Colorado Park and Wildlife spokesperson said. That's sad that it was a kitten, but still, if I was attacked by a strange animal, I would still defend myself. Alright, next. Carbon monoxide is killing public housing residents, but HUD doesn't require detectors. Residents of South Carolina public housing complex are demanding answers after two of their neighbors died from the gas. In Columbia, South Carolina, Tara Johnson and her three young children had to flee their apartment at 3 a.m. on a cold January night or else risk losing their lives. Two of their neighbors were already dead from carbon monoxide poisoning. Emergency officials found dangerously high levels of the gas throughout the Ellen Benedict Court public housing complex near downtown Columbia, where there were more than 400 people living. Nearly all African American, including more than 140 children and many elderly residents in their frail health. Johnson's three children, 8, 5, and 3 years old, saw flashing lights surrounding the building. "Open up, is the fire chief," the firefighters said, banging on Johnson's door. When they came in, the children burst into tears. The kids were scared to see guys in hazmat suits. They looked like monsters to them, Johnson said, a single mother who works in an insurance office. The health and safety hazards are so severe that Johnson and her neighbors can't return home. After two of the residents were found dead on January 17, inspector found high level of carbon monoxide and natural gas inside the 26th building at the complex, as well as missing broken smoke alarms, exposed wire, roach infestations, damaged ceilings, and a high volume of rodent droppings, according to a letter of the fire department obtained on NBC News. None of the apartments had carbon monoxide detectors, local authorities found. In fact, public housing is not required to have them under federal law. While all rental housing subsidized by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development must have smoke detectors, the federal government does not have the same requirement for carbon monoxide detectors. That is sad. Hopefully they get to either regulate carbon monoxide detectors in homes, but pray for those people in that situation. Alright, next, massive 700-pound gator found in Georgia. A wildlife biologist said the Georgia Department of Natural Resources found the animal. In Sumter, Georgia, pictures of the massive 700-pound gator spread across social media this week. Many thought it was a hoax. Turns out it wasn't. The alligator is real and was living along Lake Blackshear, according to the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. The alligator was found in an alligator ditch off Lake Blackshear, according to Melissa Cummings with Georgia DNR. It was 13 feet 4 inches long and weighed approximately 700 pounds. You see here, the gator is pretty big. That's pretty crazy. Alright, guys, it's been a doozy of a week. Stay safe out there, guys. Love one another. Be good to your neighbors. And God bless. See you guys next time.